Hey guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to my channel and thanks for hanging out with me today. So today is day 10 of the 12 days of anime, and today I'm just going to be talking about Haikyuu being on its final arc. So before I get started in this video, I will be keeping part of it spoiler free for the anime onlys that want to hear my thoughts of how I feel with Haikyuu being in its final arc. And once I'm done like telling you guys my feelings, I will be going into manga spoilers. So once I'm done talking about like non-spoilers, then you guys can just click out of this video and like come back years later to watch this, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's just I have a lot of things to say, and since I'm not really reviewing the manga on a weekly basis, I just kind of want to let out my feelings out in a video and just how I feel right now. But like I said, let's go ahead and go into non-spoiler mode first. So let's talk about how I feel with Haikyuu being in its final arc. So when it got announced that Haikyuu was in its final arc, I was completely speechless. Like, I knew Haikyuu was going to end at some point, but I wasn't expecting it so soon. So I was kind of shocked, but at the same time not really. Especially because, like I said earlier, I do read the manga, so I kind of saw it coming, but at the same time there was like something in me hoping that it would just go on a little bit longer. So when the announcement dropped saying, you know, hey, we're in the final arc, this is it for Haikyuu, and I was just, I don't know, just like I said, it was just completely speechless. I guess the reason why I felt really speechless and a little bit sad, is just because I've been reading the Haikyuu manga for so long, ever since right before season 2 started, because I wanted to know what was gonna happen, and I wanted to know more about certain characters that I ended up diving right into the manga, and I've been in love with it ever since. So it's just kind of bittersweet, the fact that I've been reading a manga for this long and keeping up with it on a weekly basis. Is just to know that it's gonna end soon just makes me a little bit sad. And I think the reason why is just because I'm not ready to say goodbye to these characters that I have fallen in love with so much and have seen their journey, especially Hinata. Oh my gosh, Hinata's journey has been incredible, and to know it's gonna come to an end pretty soon is just very, very bittersweet, you know? So I have a lot of feelings, mixed emotions, and like I said, I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet, but I know it's coming soon. I don't know when, but it's coming soon. But the way that things are going right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna be too soon. So we probably got like maybe another year or two, who knows. Now that I'm done spilling out my feelings and being all sappy, now I will go into spoiler mode. So if you guys are not a manga reader, go ahead and click out of this video and just come back to this when we get to this in the anime. Which you anime onlys will know once you guys reach the final arc in the anime, but it's gonna be a while, just to let you guys know. So you guys have been given a warning. This is your last chance to click out of this video before I start spoiling stuff in the manga. So we're gonna talk about spoilers in 3, 2, 1, and alright. So now that we've got the anime onlys off of here, it's just us manga readers, because I got a lot to say, man. I got a lot to say with this current arc. Oh man, this current arc, you guys. I never expected this to happen. First of all, Hinata being in Brazil. Second, the time skip. Like, what in the actual fuck is going on? I was so shocked, but this is also something so new that I haven't seen. I could be totally wrong, but then again, like I said, I'm not really too familiar with all the mangas out there and stuff like that, and all the sports anime that is like out there, but I have never seen a sports anime do this. To my knowledge, I haven't seen it. Like, I honestly thought with Haikyuu we were gonna do what Ace of Diamond is currently doing, where it kind of resets itself, where our characters go, you know, they move up a grade level, we get some new first years, and they get into trying to figure out like how to work together now that the third years are gone, and how to work things out and be a team again, and just like figure out how to work this new team and get to know all these new first years and new characters. Like I thought we were gonna go that direction, but we didn't. And I was kind of surprised and a little bit sad. A little bit sad just because I would have loved to have seen these experiences for myself with these characters, but at the same time I'm kind of glad we didn't go this route just because it gets a little bit repetitive, you know? And I, like with Ace of Diamond, don't get me wrong, I love it. And I love seeing the new first years and I love seeing everyone's like experiences. But like I said, it starts to feel repetitive and you're just like, okay, like I don't really care about this part. Like, can we move on? You know, stuff like that. So it's just basically like the same old, just with new characters. So that's why I was kind of shocked and surprised when we got a time skip, and then seeing Hinata in Brazil just shocked me very, very, very much. I was completely shook and I didn't know how to process this information because I was just like, my mind was blown and I just didn't, like I said, I didn't know what to do with this information. I was just going nuts and completely like just going crazy. Like I cannot express that enough. Like I was just like, oh my gosh, Hinata's in Brazil. He's on the other side of the world. He's not in Japan. How is Tsukishima doing? How are my boys doing? How is the rest of Karasuno doing? Are they married? Do they have kids? Are they in college? Like, I have so many questions. So yeah, there was just a lot going through my mind. And right now with the manga, we're currently like slowly but surely seeing where the other characters are at. So far, I only know where Oikawa is at, which he's doing good. And I gotta say, I'm really glad that we were able to see Oikawa, because Oikawa, like, I know everybody loves him and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but he wasn't like my favorite character in Haikyuu. I got the reason why people loved him and the reasons, you know, the list of reasons why people really, really love and adore Oikawa. But me personally, he wasn't for me, man. Like, he just wasn't it. So I was really, really glad that these chapters with Oikawa made me really, really like him and just made me fall in love with him. And I was kind of surprised. I was like, do I actually like Oikawa? Like, what the fuck? Not saying that I didn't like him before, but I feel like these chapters just made me love him more than what I did before. Like, I was like here and now I'm like here. So yeah, I'm really glad for those chapters, and I was really happy to see that he's doing well for himself and, you know, he's moving on forward. Like, it was really nice. And especially the fact that he's playing for a national team. Like, the boy is playing for Argentina, and I was just shocked and also kind of like happy to hear that he was like, I don't know, just to see an Haikyuu character playing for Argentina made me happy for whatever reason. Maybe it's just me being a Latina, so I don't know. Like, it's just for whatever reason, I was really, really happy to see that he was playing for Argentina. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, I was just, you know, happy. We also do get glimpses of Kageyama as well as Ushiwaka. They're on the same team, which is like adorable. Especially with that cover page of Haikyuu where Kageyama is like signing autographs. Like, that is so cute, you guys. Like, I was like, oh. You know? We also got to find out where Yachi and Tsukishima and Yamaguchi are at. We didn't get to see them, but we did get to see Yachi. She's doing good for herself and she's just adorable as always. But yeah, it's been really nice to slowly get to see where our characters are at, but also like I am dying to see how my boy Tsukishima looks now, because when I saw Hinata's wallpaper and seeing him with like wavy hair and longer hair, I was just like, my boy. How does he look like right now? Because I want to know, and the minute that I see him all like grown up, I am going to die. Another character that we haven't seen yet is that I would love to see is Bokuto. I want to see my precious Owlboy, where he is at and if he's doing okay, because I miss him. And I would also like to see where the twins are at, especially Atsuma, because I love the boy and he's voiced by Mama Miano, so hello. Obviously, I'm gonna love the boy. I want to see where they're at right now. Like, those are like the main ones that I want to see where they're at. And Kuro too. Like, I want to see how Kuro's doing. I know Kenma mentioned Kuro in the previous chapters, and Kenma, oh my gosh, Kenma. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe he's a fucking YouTuber. Like, what the fuck? Like, I never thought I would see the word YouTuber. What? Like, I'm still kind of shocked by that. Like, who would have thought I would get one of my beloved characters as a YouTuber? Like, this is some kind of fan fiction kind of thing. Like, it was just like, you know, like, but also it fits Kemba, strangely enough. I'm just glad that Kemba's doing well for himself and he's playing his games and just enjoying life, because it looks like he's doing well for himself and I'm jealous. I would love to live Kemba's life. Like, he's, like I said, he's doing really, really well for him. But besides wondering where the rest of my characters are at and what they look like right now, I have been really enjoying seeing Hinata's journey in Brazil. Like, the first few chapters will restart off with him, you know, when he first started with beach volleyball. Like, it broke my heart because you can tell that Hinata's trying to be as positive as he can, but it's getting to him, and it made me sad because my little boy, like my ball of sunshine, like, he's just, I didn't like seeing him sad, and I don't ever want to see my boy Hinata sad ever again. Like, he did that. Like, he went through hard times and he pulled himself out, and I gotta thank Oikawa for, you know, putting Hinata in a better mood. And I really like that conversation between the two where Hinata says, he's like, you know, I was having a really bad day, but since you showed up, like, I feel a lot better. And I was like, and I really like that he improved and is doing well for himself in Brazil, and he's doing well in beach volleyball. Like, I'm so proud of my boy Hinata. Like, he went above and beyond and gave it his 110%. Like, what did we expect out of Hinata? Like, the boy is always making me proud, and I could just, like I said, I could not be prouder of my boy Hinata. I'm excited for his journey, and I can't wait to see where the manga is gonna go next and see the rest of the characters and where they're at in life. And I'm really excited to see how Hinata's journey is going to wrap up and end. Like, as soon as it's over, I feel like I'm just gonna bawl my eyes out and just cry like a baby when it happens, because just, man, it's been a wild ride with Haikyuu and I have loved it. Like, I've loved every minute of it. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say with Haikyuu being in its final arc, as well as like manga spoilers. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my overall thoughts with how things are going right now, and as well as how I feel with it being in its final arc. I hope you guys enjoyed this video for day 10, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 11. Bye!